Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so you know when we made the drippy cards the other day um, using these things that wouldn't spray? Put that back over there. Um, so we are cutting those all up and whatever was left, and we are going to stamp it here. Try to use up all our little scraps of it because I really do like it. So, um, I don't know. I really like this Too Glam to Give a Damn, but I would have to put it somewhere else. I don't know. I may find a punch or something, so I think I'm still gonna go with this for right now. We'll see how that goes. I can't fit all of her. I trimmed it just a little bit small, but I can get most of her on there, so I think it'll be okay. So how are you guys this fine stamping field day? Actually, I just came in here and have just started to stamp, but I'm still excited because it is stamping time, and all stamping time is precious. So, anyway. Just do it a couple more times. I might have to move this over so it actually hits down. Sometimes those magnets make it just a little bit hard to hit, I think. And this may be a little bit busy, this paper. This may not do as well as I think, but I think it'll be okay. All right. I'm just going to peel her back up, put her there. I love that they have the guides on stuff because I need that. Do you guys need that? Okay. So we're going to get that back out here in just a few minutes. I used one of my very few slimline embossing folders, and it's got these little tiny circles on it. Just cut a piece of black paper, and we're going to mount it right there. Hopefully in the middle. Didn't already do that, did I? Well, that's okay. I think that tape's going to be too wide. Sorry, my chair is Squeakyville today. I've been thinking about getting a different chair, actually. What do you guys sit in to craft? This chair, it's adjustable for the, like the height, but it's still just a little bit too tall for me, even at its lowest, whatever. Like, I want my feet to be able to touch the ground, and they can't. So, I don't know. But sometimes, like, I would like it's cushioned on the bottom. It doesn't have handles on it, or does it? No, it doesn't. I didn't think it did. But I really like the handle thing. So, that one. Have to catch it down on the bottom here. Okay. I don't know. Just looking for a little bit more comfort as we stamp. Because hopefully I'll be spending more and more time in here in life. You know how that goes. I know going back to school I'll be like, well, there's no stamping time. But in my mind right now, I'm going to learn how to make time. I say that every time, but I really do want to. And I know basically the first couple of months are the hardest. And then, so I want to do, it's got some goldish whatever going through here. So I want to put a few gold, it already has circles, so just a few little dots here and there. I don't remember what company these are from, but I do like them. I wish I would have kept the packaging or whatever on it. But they're a lot easier to kind of use if you don't. So there's that. Alright, so just a few little random dots. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a couple big ones too, like there's fuzz or hair or something on that one. One there. One there. Maybe one more. Somewhere right there in that white spot. Oh, I forgot the stamping though. I was going to stamp right there. Well, that's okay. So we'll stamp on the inside. That'll be easier anyway, actually. So, I've got some little, I think, I did have. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to trim that down. All right. So I need something long. Let me go over here and find something. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get my Old Faithful, as I call it, out here and use it. So it's that one. I always cut two because I usually mess up. Sometimes, well, not all the time. Oh, I do have it. It is the Paper Studio gemstones, I do believe. Yes. I want some more of those. And they stick relatively well. Okay. This is taking longer than I thought. I've got a bunch of sitting up here to do, but I thought they would go really, really quick. But you know how that goes. It is so hot here today. The puppies are not even really running around too much, so I know it's hot. Somebody walked up the road a while ago and they just barked. They didn't even go chase them. So I know that means it's hot. I did have to go to the post office today, so I brought them back something from the local restaurant. It's a little prize. But, alright. So they've had that and gave them some fresh cold water, and so they're chilling until the sun goes down, when I will go back out and play with them for a while. I don't think they're really in the playing mood right now anyway, so it's okay. I'm not either. It's too hot to do anything. I mean, it's like, and I know some of you guys probably live where it's extremely hot. It's only in the 90s here, but oh, to me it's like, whoa. I have to cut the air conditioner. So there it is. There she is. Too glad to give it in. Okay, so let me just focus on here and I'll stop talking about the dogs. So I thought I would use it with this one as well. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that this is a Viva Las Vegas girl. But it could not be. I ordered little funny stamps from a few places, but I thought this might be a funny one just to cheer somebody's day up and go for it. I don't know, I like funny cards. I'm in that mood right now, and I'm partly in that mood. Well, you'll see with the next one on the lip gloss card. Oh, it's so hard to keep my mouth shut sometimes, I swear. My cousin, I'll tell you guys. I feel like, yeah, it's okay if I tell y'all. My cousin had gone on a cruise. He and his wife had gone to, I don't know, some part of, it's like Symphony of the Seas or whatever. I think they went to Mexico again, somewhere. But they had all these little excursions and all that. And I think I told you the wife got bit by a monkey. They, you know, well, that's going to be another inside one because that's not going to fit on there. So that's good to know. It's a good thing I cut two, right? But anyway, you have to be careful. They're still wild animals. But yeah, everybody was petting monkeys and holding monkeys, and they were on, their shoulders or whatever, and it bit my cousin's wife, who I lovingly refer to as Boobs, because y'all probably heard me tell this story before, but she always wears like super, super low cut everything, and it's like they enter the room before she does. You can't miss them. And I know her work and different places have had to talk to her about that. Just, it's like, you gotta cover the girls up, basically. But anyway, like, especially like when we used to have our holiday get-togethers and all that, it was like, whoa, my goodness. And it was just like so noticeable. Wow. I mean, you're going out to a club or you're going to whatever, that's cool. But, and I mean, I've done that before too, but wow, every day is a lot. So, okay. But anyway, I'm going to have to turn this around. So it will work there. Oh, yeah. No, I was going to put it on here. That's what I was going to do. That was it. I wouldn't have had to fool with that card at all, would I? Okay, so anyway, so she got bit by the monkey or whatever, so of course I'm thinking monkeypox, but that's not the way you get monkeypox, I realize this, but anyway, just a monkey came to my mind, right? So it has nothing to do with it, I know that, don't fuss at me in the bottom. But anyway, so and I'm fine with them going on a cruise. I mean, everybody's got to live their life and, do your thing. But they're coming home to elderly parents who they live with. And also my cousin's sister was also in a bad car accident. And so she's staying with them now. And they're taking care of her. She's just gotten back to the point where she can like shower herself and things, but so she's improving, but going to therapy, like physical therapy 3 times a week, and she just had a surgery and just all sorts of things. But anyway, so she's got a dad. I mean, he's got a dad that's, had a couple open heart surgeries, and he's got an aneurysm and just all sorts of health issues. The mom has lung issues and things they can't even find out what's wrong with her yet, and just things. Anyway, so they go on a cruise, and then they come back, and Boobs, the wife, they come back on a Saturday night, like about midnight. So the family was in the bed, and I don't need that yet. So the family was in the bed, but on Friday, so they come back and stay a night in Miami and all that and whatever to drive back, and but anyway, so by Friday the wife is having symptoms, COVID symptoms, but what do? Nothing. They just come on home. I'm like, what? So, I mean, who doesn't, after a cruise, and I mean, we've all seen the cruise ships on the news and all that, like, it's probably a 99% chance you're going to get COVID anyway. I know you test before you get on the ship and all that junk, but they just always do, right? So, somehow the people, they get it. And so, they did. But anyway, so they came back that night and went on to bed, and then got up the next morning and happened to mention that Boobs had symptoms. And so they were like, oh, But the sad part is they passed a place about an hour or so up the road where Boobs' father had passed away, right? Not a while back, a couple of years ago maybe. So they have this house, and his house, and they keep some different cats and things like that up there, and it's a really nice place, and they've talked about moving up there, which is never going to happen. But anyway, they go up and stay and, spend the night, get their hair done, or shop around. It's in a much bigger area as far as out to eat things and stuff like that. So this is me right now. Sometimes it physically hurts to hold back the sarcasm. So there's some things that I want to say to them. So anyway, I got to finish my story first, though, before this makes sense. So anyway, they come back. So, and I thought, okay, the next day they'll go to the doctor and then they'll head up there. Like, maybe they can wear masks and things long enough to not let the family get it. No, they come on back again. And so now the entire family has it. The mother with health problems, the father with health problems, and the daughter who was in the car wreck, and then my cousin who's their brother, whatever, son, and then Boops. And so, like, it took him another extra day or something before he tested positive. And then, so each day, like, there's been another one test positive. And, but anyway, it is just killing me, the I don't know, just no consideration, no thought. Like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with people these days is what I want to say. Just, I don't know, like, and then there's no, like, neither one of them have any remorse. They're like, well, that's, like my other aunt said something about, well, do you hate you brought it home to your mother, or that kind of thing, or just, he's like, well, it just happens, and they're just, like, so nonchalant about it. It just kills me. And, like, my aunt has been very, very sick with it, and she's actually doing a little bit better today, so I'm really excited. But I mean, what if you lost your mother or father or whatever? I mean, because first of all, they're not gonna make it without them anyway. And but I mean, she's an amazing woman, and oh, I don't know. It just drives me crazy. But I don't know. I mean, they should have tested anyway, just coming back from somewhere big. But, like, if you're going to go do something, go do it and do whatever you want to do. But, don't bring it back home to your people unless you're taking every precaution in the world. I mean, they could have at least worn masks in or cleaned door handles or whatever. But I like the way these papers, by the way, have cut up and, cut out nicely. I'm using these dies today, the Unity dies. These are really reasonably priced too. I like them. They come in handy, like, size-wise and stuff. This was the embossing folder. And then, so we got more to do here. So, but it gave me a lot of little papers, just those extra things that I have. So that's really cool. I was going to emboss them, but I don't know. Not in the mood. Plus, it goes faster, and I feel like you guys don't want to hear that loud and embossing stuff anyway. The heat tool. Okay, so it says some people need a glue stick instead of lip gloss. Because right now, I do not want to hear Boobs even talk. Like, just shut up. If you say one word, like, I'm just going to go off on you. I don't know. I guess just the attitude of not caring. At least they could be like, oh, I'm so sorry you got sick too, or, like, or maybe bring extra. Like, he just went back to work, and I thought that would be a great time to, like, bring home supper, or, I don't know, just help her out. Like, she's still doing everything around the house, and that kills me. I don't know. So, I've been sending them up what I can as far as food and sweets, and they love muffins, so I went to Sam's and bought them some muffins, and just little things. Like, they love Oreos, so I gave them some Halloween Oreos since they're, like, individually wrapped. And bunches of, I want them to stay hydrated, so I sent tons of Gatorade and stuff like that. But I try to tell my aunt, try to tell her ahead of time to be prepared for this stuff, because I mean, odds are most people are going to get it, and I'm sure I will as well at some point. But you know, have your cough syrup, have your this and that ahead. And she had a bottle. Okay, so there's 5 of them, but she had a bottle of cough syrup. And I don't know. Just, I wish people would use their heads just a little bit more than that. Especially when you know this stuff is probably coming down the line. Like, I don't know. But anyway, right now I'm just glad that she is okay. They love my party mix, so I'm going to make that, and I'm going to get her dinner tomorrow. I don't know what yet. I'll probably just run out and get something. It's so hot. I almost cooked something here, but I feel like they'd probably like something out to eat more than my cooking. So, but it's just so hot to heat up the house. I'm already going to have to like bake for hours and hours with the party mix. So, because I have to do enough for my other aunt and that cousin and me and the 5 of them and my other cousin that likes some, and I always send her some when I fix it. And so yeah, anyway. But so I love this set. Let me show y'all. Don't know which one it is here. Okay. Oh, well, that's all we're going to use here in a second. This is a nice set, but we're not using that yet. The lip gloss one comes from Picket Fence Studios, and it's called Natural State of Sarcasm. I really like that one. This one is also from Picket Fence, and it is called Driving the Karma Bus. I want to do one with that one too, but anyway, that one's the one that said sometimes it physically hurts to hold back the sarcasm. But anyway, something happened. I won't say what, but anyway, I just wanted to go, nah, 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 nah. Really? Oh, well. Like, it's so mean of me, I know, but anyway. So these are my, like, women that, maybe I should do this. I'll be like, get her with the scissors. Okay. I think I've shown you all the ones that I'm using. So on to this one. Well, I did not. I didn't show you this set. This is from the lady from Whimsy Stamps. And I can't remember what set it's from. If anybody really needs to know, I'll look it up for you and let you know. But I really like those ladies. They're funny. Okay, so we've got some nice, this is from Visible Image. It's got a nice mouth here. I want a lipstick, and then on a bad day, there's always lipstick. And honestly, I have to say, it really does make me feel better. Genuinely does. Just gonna, well, I'm gonna tilt all these so that they're just kind of, I don't know. Probably shouldn't use them all together, but I'm just using up scraps, so it's not like a really big deal. We're just trying it out. Actually, oh no. I should have made the lipstick red. Darn it. Yeah, well. Red probably wouldn't have shown up on this background anyway. But I think that would be the best way to go. Anyway, the aunt that now has it, she's just good to everybody. Like, she helps. She's great with my father, and she will do anything for him, and I will do anything for her because she's been so good to him. And I appreciate that so much since my mother has passed away. And I'll even, you know, text her when I'm leaving and things and tell her I'm going to be gone for the day or something like that to kind of check on him a little extra, look out for him. And I'm calling him all the time too, but you know, that way they're just alert. Or if it's like too hot, he'll be out on his scooter or something, and sometimes like he runs the battery down and he doesn't have a battery with him, and he's just like stuck out there. I don't want him to get too hot, or you know. So just things, but she's got a good heart, and so I'll always do lots of extra things or anything she might need in life, just because she's, I feel like, done so well for my father, and would do even more if he'd let her. And they've always been a really close family. One sister passed away, so it's just my dad and two sisters alive now, and they both take care pretty much of the other sister. She's like the baby of the family, and they do so much for her too, and she's she needs help all the time for everything. So, but that's a whole nother story. So today, though, I suppose I should try to hold back my sarcasm, and you know. But anyway, so I'm thinking about what's my time here? 26 minutes. Ugh, it's racking up. I'm gonna put a little glossy accents on this lipstick here and see how it does. If it doesn't, I mean, that's okay. If it doesn't work out, but I feel like it will. I found all kinds of nail polish stamps and dyes and girly type stuff, and so I kind of want to use that soon. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole tube here. I might do the lips now too, even though I did want them red. Anyway, so do you guys have anybody in your family that drive you absolutely batty or are completely insensitive? I mean, they're not bad people. It's just, you know, I just want them to be a little more thoughtful for her. She tries so hard and does everything in the world for them that I don't know. Use a little common sense, I suppose. And you should be able, I mean, it dries clear, so you should be able to see everything here after I outline whatever. I'm not going to do all the extra little pieces there, the whatever you call that. I hope that doesn't, I don't know. Those streaks, I'm not sure if you can really, if that's going to work with these lips or not. It might have looked better on a solid something if I'd even flipped it upside down. But it's on there now, so we'll see how it goes. I will show you the finished product in another video, I guess. Once it finally dries, it doesn't really, if you put it in front of the, like the AC or the heat, whichever season you're in, it's really not that bad. So then I'm going to, probably not going to add any, I don't know, yeah, start saying any jewels, but I could add a few little dots here and there. Just 1, 2, 3. And then maybe 3 under here. Maybe 3 under here. I don't know. Not exactly what I planned, but whatever. It adds a little something on there, whatever. So with these other ladies, I could add, this one has a good bit of white. So I could add some yellow to her hair. It'll pretty well flow, I think. And maybe that same old marker. I should get a dupe of this, like another one, because I do use it a lot. Just a basic skin tone, you know. Okay, so let's give her some really dark lips. Or maybe pink. How about some pink? Some dark pink. She can handle it, I think. She's got big old full lips. Then we'll do some blue eyes. If you can see them, I don't think you're going to be able to see any eyes, but probably not. And for the earrings, I don't know, not really. I guess I could do some gold earrings or yellow, just so it shows up a little tiny bit. And I think everybody else will just be like that. What do you think? So there are those four. And here is this one. Put them over here. So we've got our 2 Glam to Give a Damn ladies. On a bad day, there's always lipstick. Sometimes it physically hurts to hold back the sarcasm, and some people need a glue stick instead of lip gloss. Alright, so I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye, y'all.